More psychology hacks that could possibly help you take over the world, but not maliciously. Or maliciously. I'm not a cop. If you change the perspective from I to we, then people will automatically align themselves with you. So if you're like, I really need to get this project done tonight, nobody's going to care. But if you say, guys, we really need to get this project done tonight, people are going to be like, you know what, you're right. It also creates a sense of urgency, which is good for getting stuff done. If you think that a particular person is gossiping about you, make something up about yourself and tell them and only them. Okay, look, please don't tell anyone, but like I was born with like a 3-inch tail coming like right out of my tailbone, and I'm finally getting it removed, and I'm so excited. Please don't tell anyone. If you start hearing it around the block, that means that person is definitely talking about you. If you want to emphasize your point, change your vocabulary. So instead of saying, I've been doing this for 8 years, say, I've been doing this for a decade. Instead of saying, oh my God, that was so embarrassing, say, that was absolutely mortifying. It really drives the point home, and you sound like a smarty pants. If you overspend and you have to tell your significant other, wildly exaggerate the amount. Say, I spent $500 on laser hair removal to get the hair removed from my knuckles. And then when your significant other's like, $500, what the heck were you thinking? You can be like, psych, I only spent $200 to get the hair removed from my knuckles. I don't know why, but it works every time. If you're hooking up with a guy and he is trying to convince you to not make him wear protection, instead of trying to argue with him, just get all big and teary-eyed and talk about how much you cannot wait to be a mother and how insanely excited you are to spend the rest of your life with him, and I guarantee you he's gonna want to double bag it. When someone tells you something that you already knew, don't just say, I know. Instead say, you're right. Because it drives the point home that you already knew what they were talking about, but it doesn't make them feel stupid for telling you. It makes them more confident. If you need to remember something, write it down. Even if you never look at it again, or if you immediately throw the paper away, write it down. Because just writing something down will help it stick in your memory. And I know this for a fact, because every time I have to go to the grocery store, I write down a list and then I always forget it at home. And I still get most of the stuff on my list. Most of it.